Hello there, my name's Scott. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the 3 e-liquid flavours which I've received from www.halocigs.com. Before I start though, I must point out I did receive them free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review, but my opinion of the products remain true, honest and accurate as always. Okay, so the 3 flavours I'm going to review are the Belgian Cocoa, Kringle's Curse and the Malibu. These are all 18 milligram strength, and according to the ingredients, they're a mixture of PG and VG. I'm not too sure what the actual percentages are. I'm going to be using a Z Max, which is currently set at 6 watts, and with a 2.2 ohm bow cartomizer, and I've got a fresh cartomizer for each flavour. I'm going to start off then with the Belgian Cocoa. As you can see, like vapor-wise, you're getting plenty of vapour out of it. What you have to bear in mind though is that the amount of vapour is obviously also going to be very dependent on what sort of device you're using, what sort of voltage or wattage, what sort of atomizer or cartomizer, etc, etc. But nevertheless, I'm still getting a really nice amount of vapour with this setup. Flavour-wise, obviously Belgian Cocoa. Now this really reminds me of a very sort of luxurious hot chocolate. I wouldn't say it's like having a bar of chocolate. It's a slightly different sort of taste there. It's definitely more like a very nice, not your cheap rubbish, but your very nice sort of expensive hot chocolates. And it really is a quite a rich sort of flavour. It's not dark. It's definitely like more on the sort of milk sort of chocolate side of things. But it's quite a rich flavour. And although it is very nice, and it is, like I said, very much like a very sort of luxurious sort of hot chocolate, it is a little bit too rich for my liking. And you know, so I can't sort of vape it for too long without sort of thinking, oh, I've had enough of that. It's a bit like sort of drinking real hot chocolate. You know, you can have maybe a mug's worth, maybe 2, but after that you sort of think, oh, that'll do me for the moment. And it's sort of pretty much the same with the actual flavour of this e-liquid. So it is a very nice flavour, but it's definitely not one I can sort of vape for an extended period of time without sort of, you know, sort of getting feeling a little bit sort of queasy. Imagine sort of, you know, eating or drinking loads of sweets and that all day long, and that's how you're going to sort of feel with it. Obviously that's just my own sort of personal opinion. I know some people, you know, they can quite happily probably drink hot chocolate all day long, but for me it's an occasional vape, but it is a very nice sort of flavour though. And there's not a great deal else I can really sort of talk about with that one. Go on to the next one then, which is the Kringle's Curse. Now, e-cig obviously based in America, and you know, in different countries they're going to have sort of different things which are going to be able to sort of people living in that country are going to be able to like relate to. Kringle's Curse sort of means nothing to me. I've not got a clue who or what a Kringle is, and I don't know what the curse is all about, and I don't know what relationship it actually has to the flavour of the e-liquid, so it may be some sort of sweet or a dessert or something like that over in the States, not too sure. But this is the Kringle's Curse. And this is a really nice flavour, and this is something that I definitely can quite happily vape on all day. It's sort of menthol, but it's not. It's, for me, this is a 100% sort of peppermint really, but it has got that sort of slight sort of menthol sensation. So the actual flavour is definitely a peppermint, but like you have got that sort of slight sort of menthol you know, where you can feel like your throat and your sinuses getting that little bit sort of cold, as though you are having like a menthol vape, like quite a strong sort of menthol vape. But the flavour wise, it doesn't taste like menthol. It's definitely like a really sort of really very nice peppermint. And you know, I find that when you've got flavours that have got a bit of a menthol edge, or obviously just menthol on their own, I find that they do sort of tend to intensify the throat hit a little bit more. So if you do prefer, if you want to sort of cut down on your nicotine, but you still want to keep that nice sort of strong throat hit, then like vaping menthols or things like this, you know, can sort of help in that regard. You know, so for me, this is a very nice flavour. It's a very strong peppermint flavour, very palatable. It's for me, obviously bearing in mind I quite like these sort of vapes. You know, it's an all-day vape for me, and just a very nice flavour, really. Get on to the last one then, which is Malibu, which I'm sure most people are going to be aware of. Is like an alcoholic drink, and again, this is another really nice flavour. Now, I'm not a I don't really drink alcohol anyway. Maybe have like one bottle of Bud on Christmas Day, and that's about my limit, really. Just because I just don't really like drinking, to be quite honest. But the Malibu I have had on the odd occasion, so I do know what it tastes like. I know my wife quite likes the odd Malibu as well. So, you know, anyway, here's a Malibu. Stop rapping. Now, as far as I can remember, Malibu is basically sort of coconut and rum, and that is exactly the flavours I'm getting here. I think I might have had Malibu flavour in the past. I can't quite remember now. But as far as I can recall anyway, this is definitely the most sort of authentic Malibu e-liquid I've come across. And for me, bearing in mind, you know, I've probably only ever had Malibu once or twice in my life, and last time was probably many, many years ago. But as far as I can recall, this tastes exactly like Malibu. So if you do like Malibu, the drink, then there's absolutely no reason why you're not going to like the flavour of this e-liquid, because it does taste, you know, very much like the alcoholic drink Malibu. And it's pretty strong flavour as well. I mean, like, I don't know if you normally have sort of Malibu neat or with a bit of lemonade or something like that, but it does taste, the impression it gives me anyway, as though like you're having the Malibu sort of like neat. It is that sort of quite sort of strong sort of alcohol flavour to it. But it is a very nice vape. Definitely not one that I'm going to be able to sort of vape for more than sort of half hour at a time. Not even that, to be quite honest. I think the most I've gone is about sort of 10 minutes. And it's a nice flavour, but just not what I would vape. I'm quite a strong sort of tobacco flavour with the occasional menthol. And but you know, for those people who like fruity flavours or alcohol sort of type flavours, or especially like Malibu, then I'm sure you would absolutely love it, because it is very sort of authentic. Okay, there's not a great deal else I can really sort of tell you. You know, if you do fancy trying some of these flavours out for yourself, go along to www.halocigs.com. Thank you very much for watching, and also come along and visit my website at www.e-cig-reviews.com. That's e-cig-reviews.com. Cheers guys, happy vaping, see you later.